A camera that makes you money. Announcing ProfitCam. Now, retail is detail, as everybody knows, but the trouble is that 4 of the most important numbers have always been really hard to measure, until now, thanks to a clever piece of kit called ProfitCam. You can now get a handle on the crucial numbers and a lot more besides. But before we look at the tech, let's look at the research. So retail experts identified the 4 most important numbers that retailers must know. They observed, of course, that most retailers don't know them. So the first question is, how many of the people who walk into your stores buy something? This is called the conversion rate. And you'd imagine that any retailer would know that, but surprisingly large retailers, when asked this question, have got no idea. The second is, how long do people spend in your store? How many minutes? Minutes in store. The third number is, how long do people wait before being served? And fourth is a thing called interception rate, which is how many of the people who walk into your stores are greeted by an employee. Now, these people also worked out how to use these to increase both conversion rate and average dollar sale. So to kick your conversion rate upwards, they suggest simply doing 3 things. Number 1, measure it. Number 2, increase the minutes in store. And number 3, reduce wait times. And to increase the average dollar sale, they say to increase the interception rate. So first of all, let's have a look at the tech. ProfitCam is a very special 360-degree camera that does 3 really useful things to help. First, it counts how many customers you actually get. Second, it emails you a report broken down by weeks, days, and even hours. And thirdly, it generates a heat map showing exactly where people actually go in your shop. Interestingly, of the 3, the heat map has proven to be the most powerful for the retailers so far. So conversion rate, one of the retail experts, Paco Underhill, one of his top 5 numbers is conversion rate. Just to recap, research shows 2 simple ways to increase it: reduce waiting times and increase minutes in store. Average dollar sale. Another top 5 number, interception rate, equals the percentage of walk-ins who speak to an employee. If you increase that, you increase the average dollar sale. And gross margin, as you'll see in a minute, a liquor retailer used the heat map to increase the gross profit by 20% by moving the higher margin items to areas of higher traffic. This was the retail store in question. And here's the traffic items. The items just to the left as you walk in were high margin items, basically giveaway items where it was 100% profit. He moved these over to the right into the area shown there with higher traffic, and straight away he got much higher profits, much higher sales. Really simple thing to do. So just in summary, measure the conversion rate, reduce the wait times, increase the time in store, increase the interception rate, and improve the margins by rearranging the store. So here's what ProfitCam looks like. As you can see, it's a tiny little thing that fits into the ideally into a ceiling tile, and also comes with some very clever software which is upgraded forever for free for the lifetime of your system. So you use this on PCs and Macs, and of course there's a very sophisticated app which allows you to monitor it on iPhones and iPads. And as part of the proposal with ProfitCam, you also get extensive training and a user guide that you can refer to. So in summary, with ProfitCam, this is what it involves. We install the hardware, including the extra memory that you need. We install the software, the app. We install the analytics, so we actually program the analytics features within the camera and activate those. We set up the email reports so that you get them. Most people get them every Monday morning, seems to be the preferred option. And the whole system's configured for remote access if required. So in other words, you can monitor the system from no matter where you are in the world, from any device. We then deliver some initial training, and then we set up the monitoring program, because any system like this, it's no good just installing it. You want to make sure that it's operating correctly and that the storage is okay in particular. And there we have it, ProfitCam, a camera that doesn't just watch your business, and of course it is the best security camera in the world as well, which is an added bonus. but it's also, importantly, a camera that makes you money. And best of all, of course, it's available in Auckland today. This isn't some pie-in-the-sky, brochure-ready dream of an idea. It's being installed in Auckland retail stores every day. Now, it doesn't do everything. It will not make you a cup of coffee, and it won't counsel your upset staff members, but it does bring those important numbers to light so you can act on them. Like the liquor retailer who used the heat map to increase his gross profits by 20% by using the heat map to move the high margin items from a low to a high traffic area. Now, it's not something that takes you months of cultural change or countless meetings to implement either. About 2 hours is all it takes to install the hardware and software in most shops. I remember a very successful businessman telling me once that there's always far too many things you could be doing to improve your profit, but the key, he reckoned, was pick the low-hanging fruit and forget about the harder stuff, at least until you get the easy stuff done. ProfitCam is low-hanging fruit. So please drop me a line on 09 551 7716 to discuss where the ProfitCam might make you more money every financial year from now on while you operate the business. And that's not to mention the added value and higher multiple when you sell your business. In fact, one of the people who got most excited about ProfitCam was a very experienced Auckland business broker. So this has been Brian from Auckland Security Cameras with a presentation about ProfitCam.